Welcome back, everybody, to the XCAA. We've got March Mayhem action here for you guys today in round 2 of the South region. We're going to kick tonight's video off with the Virginia Cavaliers against the Wisconsin Badgers. Couple custom prospect names that you want to get familiarized with as we're watching this highlight reel of this round 2 action. In the South would be Wisconsin's Dylan Bott, Riley O'Reilly, and Victor Cassidy. Couple guys on Virginia's side: Will Carr, Gilbert Cooper, Aiden Braun, and Brandon Pierce. So if you guys are not familiar with those players from round number 1 action, familiarize yourself because you may be getting to know them a little bit more, whoever advances on to, of course, the Sweet 16. Let's get into this matchup here. We've got Virginia, Wisconsin trading blows here on defense. So we've got about 30 seconds of action here going on. Riley O'Reilly is going to miss a 3-ball shot, and Virginia is going the other way. Here's Will Carr, bigger guy on a smaller defender, and he's going to make that look easy. Get 2 points and get to the line. He's going to hit his free throw. Riley O'Reilly, the big ginger, he's going to hit a 2-ball shot. That's going to go. Virginia off to a 7-2 lead, and we got 2 more points. That's Aiden Braun for 2. Riley O'Reilly for 2 more, make it 11-9. Here's 2 more points for Virginia. That would be Will Carr. Then take a look at Victor Cassidy with the alley-oop jam. It's 16-15. O'Reilly for 3. Gonna put Wisconsin up on top. Got a tie game here. Will Carr gonna miss this shot. Brandon Pierce down low for 2. He got it. It's a good effort. Good effort there by Pierce. 30-28. Almost an alley-oop there to Victor Cassidy. He's already made one of those. It's not going to happen for him here. Braun with a nice pass to Gilbert Cooper for 2 more. It's a 4-point lead for Virginia. And oh man, Paul passed it at a Wisconsin player's back. I guess that was it designed? Was it designed? He passed it to himself and it freaked out the Badger defender just enough to where it ended up finding a teammate in the corner for 3. Victor Cassidy, slam dunk, pulling it back to within a 4-point game, 49-45. Here is Carr for 2. We got Stockton up here, a good basketball name there for 3. It is a 60-53 game. Here comes Paul down low with the nice little shot there to get 2 more points for Virginia. Here's, Pierce. Nice blocking there. Good defense, but yet Wisconsin will score on that play there. 2 more points for Virginia, and then a foul. They're going to get the free throw to go. Riley O'Reilly down low for 2 more. It's going to pull him within 3, 68-65. Here's Carr off the screen. Nice little screen play there. He's going to get that 2 to go. Carr getting a little double team action here. He's going to kick it out to Braun in the corner for 3. Virginia stakes out to a 7-point lead. Dylan Bott. Look at Dylan Bott. What a move by this guy. Remember, this guy was a bench player that earned a lot of time for Wisconsin here this season. And he's been pulling a lot of his weight. He's going to drive down low and get to the free throw line. He's only going to hit 1 though, but Riley O'Reilly hits a 3-ball to get it down to 1. Carr for 3, gonna drill it. Says, I'm gonna match you. Anything you can do, I can do better. The old Gatorade slogan, the old Gatorade song on that commercial. I'm showing my age, guys. I'm showing my age. But Brandon Pierce is gonna foul out after Dylan Bott drives down low and gets more free throw attempts to go. 77-74. O'Reilly pass to Victor Cassidy. He gets the foul and 1. Yeah, baby. If you're a Wisconsin fan, you're loving this right now. Cassidy's going to tie the game up with that free throw to go. And then Will Carr, the blow by all the way to the rim for a slam dunk. Now here comes Dylan Bott again. He has been clutch in this 4th quarter for the Badgers. Carr on the double team. Gonna lay it in. 81-79. Here's Bott. He's working. O'Reilly missed the shot. Good defense there by Virginia. 81-79. 34 seconds to go. Braun was wide open down that baseline. He gets the layup to go, guys. They're now up 83-79. O'Reilly gets the green off the little finger roll. Go down 2. 8 seconds left. Here's Cooper. He's got to get some points for the Cavs. He's down low. And did he make it? No, it's a shot clock violation. 2.4 seconds left to go, guys. They're down by 2. No timeouts. O'Reilly's got to throw up a prayer. Oh, just missed. And Wisconsin is down by Virginia. They gave it everything they had, guys. I'm impressed with how the Badgers played. I'm particularly impressed with the ginger, Riley O'Reilly. He's a good shooter, man. He's a good shooter. And Victor Cassidy had himself a pretty decent game, too. Will Carr was probably the player of the game, in my opinion. 28 points for him. But, take nothing away from Wisconsin. They played well. They knew what the battle was going to be, right? They knew Virginia was the top seed, or the better seed, at least in that matchup. This is going to be a tough game, tough draw, but, they pushed him to the brink. So we'll have to watch out and see if somebody else is going to challenge Virginia the way that Wisconsin did in the next round. All right, let's move on to this matchup here. We've got the Virginia Tech Hokies against the Xavier Musketeers. One of my favorite basketball schools, the Xavier Musketeers. They're just cool, man. They're just cool. Anytime your team names the Musketeers, it's just cool to me. All right, moving on. We got a couple custom prospects to talk about in this one. We got DeMarcus Stewart, who's going to fire up a 3-ball here for Xavier. Then Rennie Ryder coming on in. And we know Rennie Ryder against Texas, he was a pretty darn good player. He played a lot of good defense, and that's mostly what his calling card is all about, is defense. You see Stewart here hitting a 2-ball shot. Going to go good. And Virginia Tech, as we see Rennie Ryder making a nice little rebound here, Virginia Tech has a lot of good players on their team. Mostly the consensus top 5 point guard, or top 5 pick, at least in the XBA draft, would be Marcus Anthony. And we saw Marcus Anthony was a pretty darn good player last season in that Virginia Tech little run that they had to the national championship game. Ended up losing that game against Syracuse, as we know. Orlando Champion here, getting the rebound. Nice little shooting guard / point guard. He can do it all. He's simply just a scorer by trade. And then RJ Jacobeth, a big power forward here for Virginia Tech as well. So as we see a couple shots being hit at the end of the half, and a lot of offense so far in this game. 32-33, 52% for the Hokies, 53% for the Musketeers. It's getting a very, very close game. And as we see Marcus Anthony getting his defensive chops on, going to turn on the Jets and get 2 more points to go after a turnover, getting that lead up to 3 here in the second half. 39-38 game, and here's Orlando Champion down low for 2 more. DeMarcus Stewart missed a shot. Turner with the rebound out here to Champion, and he's going to take it himself for the slam dunk-a-rooney. And we are now a 5-point game, 43-38. Jacobeth can't stop Rennie Ryder, so that's a matchup that I like to watch here in this game. 2 more points to go for Xavier. Now they're pulling it within 2. Marcus Anthony getting the ball stripped away from him, but a good recovery. Nice job to get back over there, but it doesn't matter. Pass was made in the open lane for 2 more points for Xavier in transition. Marcus Anthony going to get 2 more. 55-53. Stewart fires up that 2 to go. 57-57. Then Jacobeth from the nice move down low to get 2 from Marcus Anthony. Here's Rennie Ryder against Jacobeth, and Jacobeth's going to win that battle. And now out come the Hokies. They got 3-on-1. Anthony, 2 points to go. Nice shot, nice jump shot by Marcus Anthony. 3-point lead here for VOD Tech, and they're going to get this turnover. And here comes Champion with the slam dunk to go home. 5-point lead here for the VOD Tech Hokies. Xavier's got to get a big shot, and they're going to pass it off to Rennie Ryder. Good. Oh, is it going to go? It's going to rim out. It looked like it was going to go, but it just missed. Oh, tough break for Xavier, but they got to play some good defense. Marcus Anthony's going to challenge down that baseline. They are going to foul him. He's going to hit both of his 3 throws, and then a 3-ball shot is good. 66-70. Xavier fires up this shot. That's going to go. So now they pulled within 4. Stewart off the inbound pass as we skip a little bit ahead here. He's going to make a 3. It's 72-71. 10 seconds left. Virginia Tech needs some points. Is this the dagger? It looks like it is. Champion hits the 3 ball and down by 4. Xavier with one last shot as time is expiring. And that is the game. Orlando Champion coming through in the clutch, guys. If he had missed that shot, if he had missed that 3-ball shot, there was a lot of time left for Xavier to fire up their own type of Hail Mary to swing the game in their favor. So the Hokies survive this game. 20 points for Marcus Anthony, 5 assists, had a pretty solid game. Champion was solid as well with 19. I did miss Jackson Gordon as a custom prospect as well. He had some nice point production there for this W for the Hokies. So they survived. You know, they survived. 14 points from Rennie Ryder, 14 points from DeMarcus Stewart. So really close game, probably closer than Virginia Tech wanted. Moving on to this matchup, we've got the Creighton Blue Jays against the Syracuse Orange. 2 customs for the Orange would be Carter Andres, the point guard, and Artie St. Patrick, who's going to hit a 3-ball here. That is Apollo St. Patrick's little brother. And then on the other side, we got Creighton's Bernard Colvin, the point guard, Isaiah Nikos, and Apollo Steele, the big-time center that you see right down low. Not even really boxing out because he knew that his teammate Bernard Colvin is just automatic. As Keneal Mason would say, he's a shooter. 6-3. Make it 9-3. Nikos with the nice pass to his teammate Burks. That is 3 straight 3-balls for the Blue Jays. Carter Andres for 2, making it 11-8. And then look at Apollo Steele and Bernard Colvin just with that chemistry, guys. Hitting that alley-oop dunk. He threw that from the 3-point line. Colvin with the spin moves off the backboard like this guy. I love this guy. I love Bernard Colvin. Look at what he does. He's just a playmaker. He's a shooter, and he's a playmaker, guys. He does everything that you want from a point guard. What do the Arrows need? A point guard. Look at Colvin here again, just backing down and then pulling back, getting himself back over to the 3-point line and just hitting this shot. Look at this guy. I mean, what is going on with Colvin? He is a man possessed right now. He just can't fight off this screen for Carter Andres, and he's going to hit the 3-ball. So both these point guards are going back and forth a little bit. Look at, see him battling right there. And then Colvin with the fadeaway shot, no good. But he's got Apollo Steele to pick him up. This is why Creighton is so tough, guys. First quarter is ending, and 26-17, and Steele, the big man, Apollo Steele gets this shot off, but they're not giving it to him quite yet. They want to check it out. They want to take a look at it, and they are going to give him the 3-ball. That's unreal. So the big man can even hit from range. This is why Creighton is so tough. And a lot of people, even Portugal, was talking about it along with Keneal in this March Mayhem preview video that we did a couple months ago. Creighton was listed as a number 2 seed when they really looked like they should have been a number 1 seed in this South region. So are they going to make people pay for it? Apollo Steele is a beast. He takes that rebound and slams it home. It's 42-25. We got to show a little bit of Syracuse highlights though, guys, right? Look at Colvin. Just driving down low. 50 points at the half. In college basketball, in a tournament setting, wow. 16-point differential here at the half. Here's Colvin for 2. Missed, but Nikos, Isaiah Nikos, probably a top 10 pick, mock draft-wise. And look at Nikos again. That's why everybody loves him. 27.6 points per game this season. But all things considered, you know, in this game, he's not really doing a whole lot. At least not in the highlight reel. He's not doing a whole bunch of stuff here. There's Colvin again for 2 more. It's been basically a Steele and Colvin show. 64-55. So don't count Syracuse out just yet. Carter Andres here for a fadeaway 2. They're down by 5 points now. Creighton has just been missing some shots. Syracuse caught the Creighton bug a little bit. Missed the shot here. Creighton's going to try to drive down low and try to get 2 more points to go, or are they going to go for 3? Well, nope, they're going to go to Steele, and Steele backing down his man gets a nice little shot there for 2. 59-66, a 7-point game. Andres somehow makes this 2 to go. Here's Colvin on Andres. He's going to drive and oh my goodness. That is the sickest dunk I've seen in this game. I have seen a lot of XBA action, CPU versus CPU. I've seen a lot of March Mayhem from last season that we did with Malik Jones, a couple other guys, but guys who can dunk. I've never seen something like that. That was insane. 6-point game. Let's get back into the action here. We got Fletcher for 2. Gonna nail this. So a 4-point game. Colvin with the alley-oop to Apollo Steele for 2 more. Now these guys are just showing off. A single-digit game, and they're pulling off trick shots. Here's a 3-ball. Gonna miss. Apollo Steele with the rebound. And in this 6-point game, you know that Creighton is looking for more. Nikos down low for 2. Nice pass by Colvin. Making an 8-point game. Colvin, pass to Nikos. Backing his man down. Kicks it back out to Burks for 3. Got it. This non-custom right here, Burks. He can hit some pretty clutch shots, guys. We've seen him make a couple 3s so far tonight. 3-ball for Syracuse is going to go. 79-68 as we jump a little further. And oh, no! No way! No way! Just when I thought I've seen it all. Colvin says, nope. Goldie, I got another slam dunk in my repertoire, man. That is insane. Bernard Colvin, you are my favorite player of this draft. Between CJ Kemmerly and Bernard Colvin, you are my favorite. Oh my God. 38 points for Colvin, 24 for Steele, Nikos for 10 with the flash and the dunking of Colvin is just nuts. Andres had himself a really nice game against that really tough Creighton Blue Jays team, guys. 24 points for Andres. You know, don't sleep on Carter Andres. He looks like he's going to be a pretty darn good point guard in the XBA. Might be a backup to start the season. I would assume. Maybe, depending on the team he goes to, he could be an XBA 2 to start the year off in year number 3. Let's move on to the next matchup. We got Michigan State against USC. And a couple players that we got to watch out for here would be the number 1 consensus draft pick, I would think. You got Wayne Cartwright in Tennessee, but the next guy up would be Jamal Turner from USC. Now, most people might argue that Wayne Cartwright is the number 1, the unanimous number 1, but Jamal Turner's up there for me, plus James Vine. Both those guys are definitely worthy considerations and worthy candidates for that number 1 pick. But we see Dennis Pavard, a custom prospect for Michigan State, blocking Jamal Turner, driving down to the lane. And then we have Stevens passing to Dennis Pavard for the easy 2 off of a steal. Will Botwinski, undershirts, the white undershirt guy. He's the custom prospect here. Going to get back down, giving up 2 points. So as far as custom prospects go for MSG, you got Dennis Pavard, the center. You've got Nick Stevens, the power forward. You got Diego Cartanega, guy who just scored those 2 points. And then we got Will Botwinski. So MSU is well represented here in the XBA land. And then you got this guy, Nicholas Garena for USC. He's going to get that slam dunk. You've got, obviously, Jamal Turner, the shooting guard, John Goodwin, and Nicholas Garena for USC as your custom prospect. So a lot of these guys are going to be in the XBA next season. So you want to get familiar with some of these guys' names, no matter who wins and who advances to the next round. But I'm really got my eyes on Jamal Turner. I think everybody does in the XBA. 30-34, Turner for 2. He can make contested shots. This is why I love Jamal Turner. Look at this. He's on the double team, spins off this man there, gets the foul, so he's able to draw fouls. I love me some Jamal Turner. I hope that a team like maybe the City Slickers go with Jamal Turner. They're gonna need a scorer, a pure scorer. Cartanega with the slam dunk, That's a nice move to the rim. We got Stevens for 3. He's a nice little shooter too, a little underrated shooter. Turner can pass the basketball too. He's going to find his teammate Hodges for 3, and USC is going to find themselves down by 1. The differential between field goal percentages, 66% for the Spartans, 50% for the Trojans. Crazy. 16 rebounds for the Trojans as well. If you want my upset pick, if I'm looking at those stats in a 1-point game and with the #1 possibly drafted player for next season, Jamal Turner, I'm taking USC. Right? I'm taking USC to win this game. They're going to have to turn it up a notch, though. Nice little slam dunk move. There by USC, tied the game. 61-61. Botwinski for 3. He can get hot. He's going to hit 3. Down low, Botwinski. Nice defense. He can play a little defense, too. That's kind of why I love Sir William. 64-61, and he's going to get the and 1. He's going to get the 2 and the 1. Going to hit his free throw. 69-65. Time is winding down, and Nick Gurena going to make a 2 before the end of the third quarter. Here's Gurena again, looking to make some moves here to the basket. He misses the shot, but Rollins, teammate, comes through, gets 2 more. It is 71-69. Turner with some pump fakes here is able to get it in. This is why everybody loves him, guys. He can make the tough shots. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? He's kind of reminding me a little bit of Kobe Bryant. Just saying. Just saying. Shooting guard, like, just he can get down low. He can shoot it from range. I'm loving me some Jamal Turner, guys. Look at these moves. These moves are sick. Like, he's got his man all the way out in BFE, making easy, wide open shots. He can create his own space. I love Jamal Turner. 79-77. Here's Goodwin for 3. Fires one up. Going to be a miss with 2:21 left to go. Every shot is going to count. Smalls is going big. He misses the shot, though, but Dennis Pavard, being the rebound machine that he is going to clean this up. And then he got a 3-ball from Lucas. It is a 79-84 game with 1:20 left to go. Stevens with the rebound. He's looking for his open man. Here's Botwinski. Got to reset the offense. There's Smalls playing big. That's the call that I wanted, guys. Goodwin for 3. He's going to hit with 1:03 to go down by 4. Botwinski, he's got a lane. He's going to drive on through to get the 2, extending the lead to 4. 88-84. Turner on the double team. Oh, I thought he was going to get the 2 to go plus the and 1, but he's going to miss his first free throw. That's no good, man. Yeah, he was patting himself there. He's like, my bad, my bad. So he makes the second free throw with 17 seconds. State gets the ball. Obviously, USC's got a foul. Stevens gets to the line, hits the first, and he will hit the second, making it a 5-point game. 16 seconds, though. No timeouts for USC. Got to hit a big shot, and they turn it over. They turn over. Not an inbound pass, they turn it over, but in play, they turn it over. Just really unfortunate. Turner's going to fire this from downtown and hit it. So 7 seconds, 3-point game. He got a foul. It took him a while to get there. Burned off 2 seconds on the clock. They got 5 left to go in a 4-point game. And Stevens is going to continue to make it a 5-point game. 5-point game. I think that's where they were beforehand. Before all of this thing went down, they were down by 5. And there you go. So that's going to be the final score, guys. 93-88. MSU pulls off, I would say, the upset. I don't actually remember the seeding of both of these teams, but I would classify this as an upset. MSU's definitely got more of the custom prospects, more prospects than USC does. But they took down the #1 draft pick, in my opinion. They took him down. He had 26 points. He was 10 of 18. Had himself a really great game. You got Goodwin and Gurena. 2 other custom prospects played well. They had double digits of points. Botwinski actually led the way. That's really surprising. That small guy, Botwinski, is able to lead MSU in points with 28, I believe. He also had Stevens with 28, Pavard with 15, and a non-custom with 9. Kartzenegger didn't do too much. He had 4 points, but you know what? Any little bit helps. And that kind of slim margin of victory, any little bit helps. There's your Sweet 16 matchups in the South region. Vatech, MSU, Creighton, and Virginia. My favorite matchup in there, I know both games are going to be really good, really entertaining, but my favorite matchup to watch out for would be that Creighton against Virginia game. You know, Creighton looked really, really dominant, and Virginia looked pretty darn tough. They look like they're a team above all else. You know, that's that Virginia brand of basketball, and I'm anxious to see how that's gonna translate into gameplay. All right, moving on to the Eastern region. That's going to be the next region that I'm going to see you guys in probably next week at some point. You got Tennessee and Washington, so you've got Wayne Cartwright and that #1 seeded Tennessee team taking on an upstart Washington team. Michigan against Arizona State, Oklahoma, Auburn, and Oregon and North Carolina. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing. I'm anxious to hear who you guys like in the Eastern region. I'd love to know your picks from this Eastern region up on the board here. I would assume a lot of favoritism would be shown here to Tennessee. But, you know, crazy things have happened, as you guys have seen. You know, XBA, crazy stuff's happened in the playoffs. Crazy stuff happens in March Mayhem. It's all crazy. You know, it's the XBA universe. Everything's got to have a little crazy to it, right? But I'm also anxious to know, like, what players that you guys are liking from the South region as well. So we've already seen them for 2 rounds now. And so for those guys that have advanced to round 3, aka the Sweet 16, I'm anxious to see what players you're kind of in love with, what players you think that you're going to be eyeing for your XBA teams. So leave a like if you like this thing, guys, and leave them in the comment section below. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.